well-stocked indoor and outdoor bars, boardroom for corporate meetings, halls for all kinds of events and parties, a gymnasium equipped with up-to-date facilities, restaurants that provide local and continental dishes with special services for banquet and buffet. Laundry services are also available. At Ade Super Hotels Limited, you are assured of 24 hours power supply as well as best ever reception that you can imagine. Ade Super Hotels is located at Elisha Road, PO Box 3028, Akure, Ondo State. Telephone 0803 440 4358, 034 206 855. Email adesuperhotels@yahoo.com. Website www.adesuperhotels.com. Ade Super Hotels Limited. Hotel with passion for maximum comfort.
Every ride is longing for green power. Here comes StarTime Solar. StarTime Solar.
Good evening and welcome on this week's edition of News Diary. News Diary is the compilation of fresh reports and some of the ones that made headlines in the course of the week. We'll go on a short break. News Diary returns with the news of the day. On the news of today, today marks World No Tobacco Day, an annual event observed globally to raise awareness about the harmful effect of tobacco use and advocate for effective policies to reduce tobacco consumption. This year's theme, Protecting Children from Tobacco Industry Interference, highlights the growing concern about how tobacco companies target young people through marketing and flavored products. Health experts and advocates are calling on government to enforce stricter regulations to prevent the next generation from falling prey to tobacco addiction. In Nigeria, the Ministry of Health has reiterated its commitment to enforcing tobacco control laws, including restrictions on advertising, higher taxes on tobacco products, and public smoking bans. You are still watching News Diary. We shall go on under break. News Diary returns shortly.
Brand new from Airtel.
I'm living in my lane, happy every day. Things are not the same, oh no. Now I chop from a buffet, unlimited buffet. Why I not deaf yet? Cause I know it's more than enough for me. Ocean no feet fish, highway no get limits. I have all I need. Unlimited.
To enjoy unlimited data on your devices, visit airtel.com.ng/HBB.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Our major currency unit is the Naira, while the minor unit is the Kobo. They are both in notes and coins. The Naira is more than just a medium of exchange. It bears the images of our heroes. So, stop abusing the Naira. It is a criminal offense to spray the naira at events. Stop stepping on the naira. It's not your enemy. Do not squeeze, ruffle, or write on the naira. Handling the naira with dirty or oily hands can deface the naira. Love the naira as you love yourself. Be a real Nigerian. Do not abuse the naira.
You're welcome back. You can also watch us live on our social media handles on Facebook and YouTube at Nta Akure. And now to some of the reports that made headlines in the course of the week. Collective action and responsibility to stop bullying is achievable and should be taken seriously across the family and school system. This came to the fore at the 2025 Children's Day celebration held in Akure during the week with the theme, Stand Up, Speak Up, Building a Bullying-Free Generation. Paul Omukago reports.
Building a nation where children can grow without fear or diminish. March past, cultural displays, and an oratory competition. Organizers, teachers, and students highlighted the urgent need for sustained advocacy to protect, preserve, and promote the rights of every child. Presentation of awards to outstanding schools and students, and the inauguration of the third Ondo State Children's Parliament, marking a renewed commitment to youth participation and leadership.
We, the junior parliamentarians, humbly request to solicit your support to ensure the effectiveness of this parliament.
In Akure, Paul Omukago, NTA News.
Still on the 2025 Children's Day celebrations in Ondo State, and as part of activities marking the day, the Initiative for Community Development, in partnership with the Niger Delta Development Commission, has called attention to the critical role of education in shaping future of Nigerian children. Speaking at the event held during the week at Mega School Igbokoda in Ilaje local government area, the executive director of the NGO, Mrs. Egondu Esinwoke Ogbalo, urged children to remain focused on their studies, stressing that consistent effort combined with divine guidance is essential for long-term success. Ife Adeyemi reports.
It was a day of joy and excitement for pupils from selected primary schools and orphanage homes in the Bokoda Ilaje local government area of Ondo State and some few schools in Okitipupa as they joined the rest of the country to mark the 2025 Children's Day celebration. Welcoming the pupils, their teachers and parents, the Executive Director of the Initiative for Community Development, Mrs. Egondu Ezinwoke Ogbalo, expressed appreciation to the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC for partnering to make this year's celebration more colorful and memorable.
This party is an inspirational party. Yes, you can have some people that are not students that are not bold, confident, but after the party they become confident to embrace their dream, confident to be whatever they are proposed to be in life, you know. So that is the whole essence of this party.
The event features a variety of fun activities, including singing, dancing, plastic bottle games, and other interactive competitions. Highlights of the day was the emergence of a pupil from Surulere Community Primary Schools, Igbokoda, as the overall winner of the game and was crowned amidst loud cheers. To further mark the celebration, school bags were distributed to participating pupils. NDDC Director Kunle Karaki, alongside other stakeholders, parents and pupils, commented the initiative, describing it as impactful and uplifting for children in the region.
In fact, we are getting it for the first time like this in Igbokoda, and it's a colorful one. The children are so happy, they are so joyful, and it's a good beginning, and it's a part of the new hope agenda of the Mr. President.
Celebrating the future, the present of these children. They are very, very wonderful children.
But I really thank God and I appreciate the organizer, because for the past 5 years in this Ilaje local government, there's nothing like this.
I love this program because I'm seeing how they are bold, confident.
From Igbokoda in Ilaje local government of Ondo State, Ife Adeyemi, NTA News.
Moving on, the federal government has reaffirmed its commitment to the timely completion of the Akure-Ado-Ekiti Road, a critical link between Ondo and Ekiti states. During an inspection of the project, Minister of Works David Umahi assured motorists that one lane of the dual carriageway will be completed and inaugurated by December 2025. Abiola Ario reports.
The ongoing reconstruction and dualization of the multi-billion naira Ado-Ekiti-Ikere-Ita-Ogbolu-Iju-Akure Road, linking Ekiti and Ondo states, is a key component of the infrastructural renewal drive of President Bola Tinubu's administration. The project is aimed at improving road connectivity, reducing travel time, and enhancing socio-economic development across the region. The dual carriageway is being executed in 2 sections, which are 18 kilometers on the Ondo axis and 21.5 kilometers from the Ekiti end, handled by 2 different contractors. Minister of Works David Umahi, represented, assured that the project is progressing in line with approved specifications, while
we want to trust God to get Mr. President to commission the first lane so that somebody can drive through, and we are working very hard to ensure the second lane is commissioned by December next year.
As contract in Akure, Abiola.
Developmental projects that impact life of the people and communities in Ondo State would be prioritized. These were the words of Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa during the week as he began celebration of his 100 days in office after his inauguration on February 24, 2025. Paul Omukago has the details.
This 1.5 kilometers hospital road in Ondo Town is the first project to be inaugurated as part of activities to mark 100 days in office of the 7th democratically elected governor of Ondo State. Business owners on this road are grateful for the rehabilitation.
It was very bad.
a lot of casualties, a lot of accidents, a lot of, in short, very, very bad. Well, thank God for this innovation and the good gesture from the state governor.
Happy about it. Governor is working, but we like him to work more.
We cannot but say a big thank you, because past governments have neglected Ondo Town in particular. With this gesture, we appreciate the governor. I am highly impressed. 2 weeks ago, when I buy this road, it was bad. When I came this week, I begin to see a gross difference.
Governor Ayedatiwa underscores the importance his administration attaches to infrastructural and socio-economic development of the state. He assured the people that the government is determined to transform the entire state in line with its electioneering campaign promises.
We fully recognize that development often comes with temporary inconveniences, including necessary diversions and disruptions. Your perseverance and community spirit were absolutely critical to the successful completion of this project, and I trust that the invaluable and the lasting benefits you will now reap will far outweigh any momentary discomfort experienced.
This is a very crucial road for us. For over 1 or 2 decades, it has been abandoned, and it leads to the state hospital. So as the chairman of this council, nobody is happier than myself today.
Goodwill in support of the governor's developmental strides wrapped up the event. In Akure, Paulo Mukago, NTA News.
And as part of activities marking his 100 days in office, Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, in the course of the week, inaugurated over 8 kilometers of rehabilitated internal roads within Akure metropolis. The inauguration ceremony, held at Bangbalogun Street, government says highlights its commitments to improving infrastructure and easing transportation within the state capital. Paulo Mukago once again reports.
According to the state government, the commissioning of the newly rehabilitated roads is aimed at enhancing the free flow of traffic, improving the movement of goods and services, and boosting business activities within Akure metropolis.
I commissioned this road, a major artery here in Bangbalogun axis, connecting so many other roads here in Akure South Local Government.
Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa expressed appreciation to traditional rulers and residents of Akure for their cooperation and patience throughout the period of road reconstruction, emphasizing that the completion of the over 8-kilometer stretch of roads will help decongest major roads such as Ondo Road and Arakale.
This project is a direct manifestation of our administration developmental policy trust, prioritizing the development of infrastructure that directly enhances public welfare and amplifies economic efficiency.
A traditional ruler and some residents commended the state government for the focus on infrastructure development and commitment to delivering people-centered projects.
In any town, any city where the roads are very good, it brings development.
This is the ring roads within Akure metropolis. You realize that most of our major roads are overused by vehicular movement because the ring roads are in terrible condition.
We really thank our governor because we appreciate what he did for us in our treaty. Because this road is not good before, but we appreciate our governor for doing it for us.
The road is okay now, and not only here, there's other places that I do normally go to. The road is very, very okay now.
The event concluded with goodwill messages and cultural performances reflecting the community's support and the significance of the project to the Akure. Paulo Mukago, NTA News.
In a decisive move to curb the rising cases of illegal land acquisition in Ondo State, Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa during the week inaugurated a task force on anti-land grabbing aimed at addressing the menace of land speculators and enforcing real estate laws. The initiative is also expected to put an end to the persistent disputes over forceful and unlawful possession of land, which have long threatened peace, development, and genuine land transactions across the state. Paulo Mukagu has the details.
Land remains one of the most valuable and transformative assets for individuals and communities across Nigeria, as it is deeply tied to identity, heritage, and economic stability. In Ondo State, the growing crisis of land-related disputes and communal conflicts made the need for regulatory action more urgent than ever. Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, who signed the anti-land grabbing bill into law in 2024, says the legislation is both timely and necessary, especially in the light of the rising cases of illegal and forceful land possession in the state. He cautioned members against complacency and emphasized that no individual, regardless of status or influence, is above the law.
Our administration remains resolute in protecting the rights of landowners, encouraging responsible development, and securing our state from those who wish to profit through lawlessness.
Members of the task force pledged to work diligently using the law as a tool to prosecute offenders, with a firm commitment that acts of encroachment and illegal land occupation will no longer be tolerated in the state.
Our objective is to create a just and efficient land governance system.
The anti-land grabbing bill was passed by the Ondo State House of Assembly in 2024 and received executive assent shortly after, paving the way for a more structured and lawful approach to land ownership in the state. In Akure, Paulo Mukagu, NTA News.
And in line with the renewed hope agenda of building a bold and better health system that Nigerians will benefit from, the House Committee on Health Institutions is in Ondo State for oversight on the Federal University of Technology Teaching Hospital, Akure, and the Federal Medical Center, Owo. The committee, led by the chairman, Patrick Umar, during the week paid a courtesy visit to Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa to seek collaboration towards successful and swift takeoff of the hospital. Paulo Mukagu has the details.
A seamless health delivery system from the primary to the tertiary level is of interest to the federal government. This informs its partnership with state governments to ensure the people have unhindered access to quality health delivery services across the country. The House Committee on Health Institution visit provided a platform for Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa to highlight and exchange views, particularly efforts by the state government on the establishment of a federal teaching hospital in Akure. Seeding a specialist hospital for the smooth takeoff of the project, the governor stated, was not only to support but to identify with it from the very onset.
For you to come to have this oversight, for them to perform even better, because oversight, like I know, is not witch hunting, is to look at the procedure, the work, the processes, the challenges the institution is facing, and how they can best support the institution to perform better.
The House Committee Chairman, Patrick Umar, while appreciating the Ondo State government for its achievements in the health sector, emphasized the need for collaboration to bring about the desired changes and upgrades envisaged by the federal government.
The governor has been very disposed to partnering with the federal government in ensuring that the president's vision for Nigeria is realized.
The committee is expected to interface with relevant health professionals and stakeholders in course of the visit. In Akure, Paulo Mukagu, NTA News.
Pensioners of the Nigerian Postal Service, NIPOST, who retired from the service in 1997 and 2007 have called on the federal government to address issues surrounding their unpaid arrears, arbitrary pension reductions, and exclusion from palliative benefits. The appeal was made in the course of the week during a peaceful protest held in Akure by the Ondo State Chairman of the Pensioners Association, Ayola Oluwakemi Ademola, reports.
From the Ondo State branch of NIPOST, who retired in 1997 and 2007, now taking to the streets in a peaceful protest to make their grievances known to the federal government. Carrying placards with various inscriptions, they decry the non-payment of 32,000 naira pension increment, failure to implement entitlement for 2007 retirees, and the exclusion of some members from the pension payroll by the Pension Transitional Arrangement Directorate.
Some people were introduced to pension with short payments of some months. Government pronounced that 32,000 naira increment should be paid to us. And since August, when there was threatening, they paid us only 1 month. It has accumulated to 9 months now. Then palliatives, which was given to everybody, even to the market women, which is 25,000 naira. They promised us since some years back now. We have not been paid. We are making our grievances known to PITAD that what they are doing to us is wrong. PITAD is responsible for the payment of our pension, not NIPOST office, because we are no longer under NIPOST, but we are pensioners of NIPOST.
It's about creating awareness for people and government to know that we are really suffering. But non-payment of our entitlements.
The protesters are appealing to all relevant federal government agencies to urgently intervene and address their plight. In Akure, Oluwakemi Ademola, NTA News.
And that is where we call it a wrap on this week's edition of News Diary. Do join us again same time next week for another exciting edition of News Diary. Have a good evening.
Hotels abound everywhere, but when you're looking for a cozy